All right, so cities, not suburbs, all right, are the future for UK property. And here's why. Look, and this is, let's start with the big picture, because this is a two-parter, if you like. The first part is this. Whether we like it or not, I know we're told the population is hockey sticking, it sort of went like this and it's going like this. That's not true, okay? Most developed countries now aren't replacing their people, So in order to replace it, they need above 2. Let's say, I think it's 2.2 or whatever, but anyway. So let's say above 2. Most of them are well below that, yeah? Now, how is the population still growing? It's growing because they're allowing migration to come in, or immigration, all right? They're proactively going out. Now, places like Australia or New Zealand or Canada, they've always been, able to attract people, no problems whatsoever. UK as well, okay? US, same, all right? So a lot of these developed countries, because people could come from underdeveloped countries and move there. The problem is a lot of those underdeveloped countries now are becoming developed countries. And once you get over about $5 a day, $5 a day, people stop having as many kids. And what happens to the population? The population starts drying. So what does that mean? That means that somewhere like China, which is 1.4 billion, they rid off 100 million, which they said, they actually made a mistake, clerical error apparently. They're likely to halve their population by the 2100. Yeah, so you can see on the thing here, by 2100, their population potentially halves. And that happens across all of the developed nations. Yeah. Now you have certain nations like India will have the highest population. Nigeria is going to be a big growth area. So some of these areas will be very different. But the other side of it is how a lot of the countries are going to keep the population sort of topped up is through immigration. Well, in the UK, guess what we're doing? Is we're turning the boats around. Now, don't believe for a second that that has anything to do with this whole bigger issue. This is a much bigger issue than a few boats coming across. That is a political distraction, all right? But the bottom line is we aren't really being very inviting to whether it be low paid, high paid, because actually it's, there's still a lot of low paid jobs, which you can't get people to do now, which is causing the inflation. Anyway, let's not get too much into that. If you want to have a look at this, it is happening. Yeah? Whether we like it or not, whether we believe, people, the population, we get too many people on the planet, I'm sorry, but we are reaching a point where the world's population is going to start, evening out. All right, that is part of it. All right, okay, see you on the next video. So like, subscribe, and be sure to comment, and we're happy to answer any of your questions. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you download a copy of the book UK Property Investment Guide for 2023, which covers all 23 of these topics in detail, and really will get you a really good foundation of understanding and certainty built. So simply download it, fill out your details, and we look forward to chatting real soon.